In this video, we are going to work problem 8.64 from our book. It says, we provide a sample mean, sample size, population standard deviation, and confidence level. In each case, perform the following tasks. A, use the one mean z interval procedure to find a confidence interval for the mean of the population from which the sample was drawn. All right, so part A. We are constructing a confidence interval. Okay, so we know that the confidence interval is going to have this form for the lower limit and x bar plus z of alpha over 2 times sigma divided by square root n. That is the upper limit. Okay. All right. And so all we need to do is to calculate that out. X bar is 25. And then minus. All right. And now we need z of alpha over 2. Right. You can use table 2 to get that. But remember, I've given this chart here for some convenient values, or the usual values that they ask for, and we want a 95% confidence level, right? And so that corresponds, if you make that calculation out like I've showed before how to do it, you'll come out with 1.96, right, for z of alpha over 2. So that's what goes here, 1.96. Sigma we're given is 3. And n is 36. That's the sample size. All right. And this one would be 25 plus 1 point, oops, not 1 point, but 1.96 rather, right? Times sigma, which is 3 divided by square root 36. All right, so I just need to calculate that out. So 25 minus 1.96 times 3 divided by square root 36, which is just half. Okay, that comes out to be 24.02, and then the one with the plus, right, comes out to be 25.98. All right. So there's our confidence interval. All right, let's see what else they want. All right, it says B, obtain the margin of error by taking half the length of the confidence interval. All right, so over here we know our confidence interval goes from 24.02 to 25.98. So remember, the margin of error is half the length of the confidence interval. So the length of the confidence interval would be the upper limit minus the lower limit. And then divide that by 2. You get 0.98. So the answer to part B is 0.98. That's the margin of error. All right, and let's see. Part C, it says obtain the margin of error by using formula 8.1. That formula is E equals Z of alpha over 2 times sigma divided by square root n. Right, that's this part of the formula for the confidence interval. All right, and so we know all those values. Z of alpha over 2 for this problem is 1.96. Sigma for this problem is 3, and the sample size is square root 36. And so just calculate that out. You can see it's just this part right here. You can see we get 0.98, right? Just like we should have here, right? Okay, and that's it for this problem.